Okay, so we're going to add some reverb to our drums in this one. And to begin with, I'm going to just right click and go to Add FX Channel Track. And we're going to go down and select from their list. Just go to our reverb and then our reverence. And click OK. And from here, I'm just going to open one of the presets. So I'm going to go for a large stage somewhere. So we've got a large stage here, large live stage. And just close that down. And what I'm going to do is just go to extended controls and add a high pass onto this. So if we go to high pass and just bring this up. That'll just remove any of the lows from there. And then if we go to our drums, well, our drums are all coming out of these separate VST tracks here. So I'm going to play these round. So our snare and our clap, if we go to the sends channel and select the reverence, turn it on. Just add a touch to the reverb. Just need to re-solo this. Grip 3, we'll add a bit of reverb to this as well. We'll leave the kick drum. And then grip 5 is our open hat, which we kind of turned into a closed hat. We'll turn the reverence on. Let's add a touch to that as well. Okay, so that is a bit of reverb added in. What I'm going to do now is create a drum group for all of these drums. So at the minute they're all coming out of their individual channels and they're going out to the stereo out. So I'm just going to create a group track for these. So we can add a bit of compression and things to the overall drum track. So if we just right click in the space at the bottom, add a group channel track, and we'll click OK. Let's rename this to drum bus. And then we can just send these to the drum bus. So if we click on number 1, go to the stereo out on the left here, we'll just select groups drum bus. We'll do the same for number 2, number 3, number 4, and we're going to leave number 5 on its own because we don't want, what we're actually going to do with this track is send it to another compressor using a sort of New York compression. And we don't want this hat going to there. We want to send a specific amount of that hat to it. So we'll leave it on its own. Okay, so we've got our drum bus now. And we can solo that and obviously hear all the ones that have been sent to it. What I'm going to do is add a compressor to this. So if we go to our dynamics and compressor. Turn the ratio up slightly. Let the attack push it up just to let all the drums through, or the initial hits of them anyway. You don't want to over compress it. Bring the release time back so it's got enough time to come back down and compress the next hit. And you can experiment with the different types of analysis here on the wave type. Going to keep that one right the way down to peak as opposed to the RMS. And then we're going to add a bit of EQ. So if we just turn on EQ number 1 here, I'm going to set this to high pass number 2. I'm going to bring it right the way down to about 40 Hertz. I'm just going to do a cut here. Let's see. Just increase the Q just to get rid of that sort of spike that's going above the line. Because we don't want that sort of actually increasing the gain there. So set that at a Q of 5. then we'll add another EQ, and we're just gonna, this time we're gonna do a boost. It's gonna be in the sort of mid ranges. It's fine there. Just add a bit of a snap to the middle. We'll add another. And this time we're going to do it around about the kick drum area, so at about 90 Hz or so. Bring the Q back. Just adds a bit of beef to the bottom end. And then this time we'll add another quick boost. And this time in the sort of upper ranges, so I'm going to add a high shelf. So we'll try a different high shelf here. We'll just add a brightness right the way across the top. Just leave that there, maybe bring it back a wee bit. Okay, so that sounds grand there. In the next tutorial we're going to add some New York compression to these drums, and we'll send that out just to beef up the overall drum track.